right, it's gonna get hot and exciting for 2019. We've got Manchester City playing Liverpool. What's the preview? Tell me, guys.
Actually, no. I think I need to start saying that I don't have any emotional ties to this whole thing.
You do. You hate Liverpool, but go.
Man, relax.
What was it? 13 max, yeah? How many goals did Salah got again?
I said...
You got 13 now, innit?
16 max.
No, you said 13 max.
No, I said 16.
Don't let me
No, 15.
When he said 13
when he gets his 16th goal, I will release my apology video.
People,
man, relax.
check out Have Hope's videos.
Actually, are we doing a preview?
Come out and say,
can a guy preview? Damn.
13 max.
Okay, jeez, man. Bloody guy looking like Bumblebee over here, man.
Now it's getting personal. Ouch. Okay, let's leave the personal insults.
Looking like some
guys, preview. What do you think?
Okay, look.
I like your jumper, by the way.
No.
Super cute. Don't worry about it.
No. Okay, look. Basically, I want a winner in this game. What I don't want is a draw. I think it's going to be a draw, but what I want to win it because 100%, if there is a winner, it changes the whole momentum of the entire league. If City win, I think that's too much pressure for Liverpool. 4 points, Liverpool will cave in. 10 points? 17 games is a long time, but the issue that Pep has never chased. Pep was chased once against my boy Mourinho. He lost out. Mourinho ran him out of town, and he actually went on a sabbatical. So he's only chased one, and then he's failed when he chased. So he's very used to setting the tempo. And I think that as a manager, you need to really understand the psychology of chasing and how you G your guys up to really keep winning and believing you can cut away the lead like Ferguson did against Newcastle in the 90s. But I just feel that for Liverpool, they're going there to go and win. They're not going there for a draw. They're going there to go and win. So I think they know that they can beat them. So it's like, I don't know. I'm still sticking with the draw, man. But I think for Liverpool, they know that we can. Like, a 10 points gap is huge. A 10 points gap, I think that's psychologically that would be a body blow. So,
okay, Matt.
Listen,
give us hard facts here.
Right.
He always rambles and then he gives us a draw. He always does that. Oh, it's a draw. Come on.
I feel offended. You call me Bumblebee. But anyway,
Bumblebee's cool. Obviously, I mean, Prime is better. Starscream is the best, though.
Why is this guy still going on about?
Just talk about all. Nice watch, by the way.
Making like some bootleg Tyrese.
Okay, preview.
Anyway,
scores black and white. Come on,
let's
go.
I'm just playing.
We all love each other.
I'm joking. 2019, positive vibes only. Positive vibes. But no, all jokes aside.
Bumble the Uzi to the studio.
Listen, massive game, biggest game of the season so far. Let's not kid ourselves. But I have to agree with a lot of what you said. If Manchester City win, I'm going to be very concerned because Liverpool, we would lose that whole invincibility thing that we have about us right now. Obviously, we haven't lost a game in the Premier League, obviously, this season. And I think if Man City are able to defeat us, it's going to cause doubts in our minds. And this will really show what the true Liverpool are like. But I do generally think, though, with the way how we're playing, I actually think there's more pressure on City. City know they have to win this game. City are probably thinking we can't even draw the game. Because if they draw the game, the gap still stays at 7 points. Which I think they're going to be like, oh, it's still 7 points. Like, we're hoping now we have to rely on Liverpool to drop points. Yeah. We can't take points off them. And I do generally think Pep, he's so obsessed with Liverpool, he might even try something completely new that we've never seen in terms of maybe formation, maybe even the way how they play. But I just generally think Klopp is underneath Pep's skin. And I think, personally, we're going to win the game.
Win the game?
I think we'll win the game.
At their crib?
Yeah, I think we'll win the game. And if this is the thing, again, because you know City have to win, it's pressure on them. Liverpool can actually like do the whole sitting back thing a little bit. They don't necessarily go gung-ho. Whereas of years gone by, we'll kind of go into the game and go, let's just go toe-to-toe City for the whole game. And yes, we have beaten them, but I think we play a smarter game. We play the pressing game at certain points. We know how to do this. That's what we've been doing all season. We've been playing a lot smarter this season. Game management been one of our key things, which we've been saying for years about how Liverpool don't use game management. Now we've got underneath our belt. I generally feel like we'll have too much for them. And I'm going to say 2-1. I'm putting it out there.
I like it.
Away.
Ballsy preview. Vibes. Ballsy preview from the Bumblebee. Let's go, Drifty.
I agree with what both of the guys have been saying with regards to if there's a winner. I'm not going to go as far as to be all like cocky, be like, yeah, we win this game, we win the league. Because I've been disappointed on many occasions.
So 10 points is nothing.
But I do feel like a 10-point lead will be, put it like this, if we beat City, I know obviously there'll be 17 games left, but I will actually join in with the rival fans giving us stick if we don't hold on to a 10-point lead. Like, I've got to be honest. I know there's a possibility we could lose a 10-point lead, but I will join in with the ridicule because you can't lose a 10-point lead.
We beat City. We're winning the league.
Yeah, I would hope so. So
we win the league, bro. So you don't lose, but you don't.
Easy, don't tempt fate, man.
That's the reason why.
Don't tempt fate now, because like, if you now say this now and it's a 10 points gap and someone through a miracle, loss, draw, and that thing gets chopped down, you're gonna look real bad, man.
No,
this is football. This is football.
We can't keep putting these negative things out there. If we're 10 points ahead, all these things can happen. We gotta be positive, bro.
So that's why I agree. I think the winner actually wins the league. I know we'll still have a 4-point lead over City, but I'm really worried if they beat us. Not because I think we'll be all shaky and we'll go to crap, because Klopp is a very smart manager. He would have told the players, come on, guys, at some point we're going to lose.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And we bounced back from Champions League losses really well. And they were quite big, especially the Napoli one. Meaning the mentality is there. It's not like the team went hiding and got all, do you know what I mean? So I don't think losing to City will knock us off the perch right this second. But what I believe is 4 points isn't enough for the way Pep is just like. But what I'm hoping is he's so on them that he makes his own players scared and anxious and nervous by just being, whereas Klopp's just partying. Did everyone see him? He's just shaking a leg to Jay-Z at New Year's. He's probably just going to come in and be like, guys, do what we've been doing and let's just go for it.
But what lineup do you go for in this game specifically?
I think it'll be the exact lineup that beat Arsenal, but he will drop Shaqiri, which I think is quite smart, to have the option and bring in Milner or Henderson to be a little bit more tight in the middle.
So Milner, Henderson, Ronaldo.
No. Fabinho, Wijnaldum and Milner, or Fabinho, Wijnaldum and Henderson. That's what I think he'll go with.
Do you think he'll go
4-3-3 or do you think he'll go 4-2-3-1?
4-2-3-1. And he'll have Henderson and Fabinho with Wijnaldum just in front of them, or Wijnaldum and Fabinho and Milner just in front of them, which I think is smart, because even though Shaqiri's an attacking threat, we ain't playing a team who are crap defensively. Be smart. Don't just think, oh, we go at you and we'll which you go.
No, but okay. Like, look, this is my thing about Man City. Like, they're not bad defensively. They just don't like to defend. Laporte is City's best defender. Yeah, he's the best defender. Company is old. Walker's not. Yeah, he's alright, but like when you really attack them, they don't like to defend. What they do is that they win the ball very early on and they like to press. So they win the ball so early that they don't have to defend. But if it's a 3-on-3, they don't know the kind of rudiments, because Pep isn't about that. So if you start with Shaqiri, it's like, no, we're coming to score the early goal. Because if Liverpool score first, it will just completely shake them down. So I think it's like, do you want to be very secure to begin with and be like, okay, let's just be conservative? Or do you want to, go for the juggler to begin with?
I say, personally, I would keep Shaqiri in, And there's a part that thinks Klopp might do that.
But I feel like you've got to be. I feel like you just have to be smart. And I feel like Klopp must be really annoyed he doesn't have Keita for this game, because I think instead of Shaqiri, who'd have played Keita, who can be defensive minded but can carry the ball. That's a big loss for us, not having Keita in a game like this, where we might need to soak up some pressure and then be able to get the ball and not kick it, run with it. That's where Ox would have come in. That's where Keita would have come in. They can get the ball and run with it to keep possession but take the ball away from our goal. And that's one of the reasons why I feel like Shaqiri isn't quite that. Meaning, I would feel safer if Milner was in there or Henderson over Shaqiri to just see how the game goes. Let's get to the 50th, 60th minute and see how the game's going. Do you know what I mean? If it's 0-0 or 1-1 with like half an hour to go, fuck it. Let's try and win it, innit? Do you know what I mean? Like, might as well. We still...
I get what you're saying. Do you know what? What you said makes perfect sense, but there's this part of me that feels like we need to just pounce, like, instantly. And just...
But they're not Man United when Mourinho was there, and they're not Arsenal.
No, I know,
so we can't just be like...
There's an inferiority. See, that's because it's all mind games. Mind games here, because Pep knows that, my gosh, these guys beat us twice. They came to our crib and they beat us in the Champions League. There is that inferiority complex of like, no. And Liverpool are like, no, we know we can beat them. And psychologically, they know that, no, these guys really exposed us. They got that ass at Anfield. And they got that ass at the crib. So if you just roll with Shaqiri to begin with, it's like, no, we're coming for that ass. To begin with, from the very first minute. So it's like, I don't know what
you got to remember. One of the main reasons why we done them, it was the ball carrier. It was Ox. Because he was the one who could get the ball and run at them.
So Shaqiri can't do that as well as Ox.
Not like Ox.
No, Shaqiri can.
Not like Ox.
He's more crafty though.
Not like Ox.
Do you know what I've noticed that Liverpool create more chances, I believe, when Shaqiri's on the pitch. So
Okay.
Maybe goal scoring opportunities,
Good.
but not the
Great.
way.
Thank you so much. Great previews, guys. The only thing left to do is, of course, to watch it. Who will crumble under pressure, or who will rise to the occasion? We only have to go and watch and see it. Thank you.